Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries. In the endlessly captivating world of K-pop, filled with glitz, glamour, and heart-fluttering fan service, there are moments that go beyond staged interactions and scripted performances. And every now and then, something happens that feels too real, too genuine to dismiss as coincidence. Today, we're diving deep into one of those moments. In the world of BTS, where everything is watched, analyzed, and adored by millions, there is one bond that has stood the test of time and continued to captivate the hearts of armies globally: Jikook, the beloved connection between Park Jimin and Jungkook. This isn't just another fan shipping or passing obsession. Jikook has become a phenomenon that transcends fan fiction. It represents what many fans see as a real, palpable connection founded on trust, affection, and deep emotional understanding. And now, a new moment has emerged, more intense, more emotional, and more obvious than anything we've seen before. Once again, Jikook has rocked the fandom. A video surfaced recently that left fans breathless, hearts racing, and timelines exploding. In this short but electrifying clip, the two are seen in close proximity, under the hazy glow of the concert lights, in a scene that feels almost cinematic. The sounds of screaming fans blend with the pulse of the music, but all attention is drawn to Jimin and Jungkook leaning in, getting closer, until it seems inevitable. And then, it happens. A kiss. Not a shadowy illusion, not a blurry movement, but a moment caught so clearly that even skeptics were forced to pause and look again. What's striking isn't just the physical closeness, but the energy between them. It's soft, unhurried, intentional. It doesn't feel like a mistake. It feels like a choice. The clip, which first surfaced on Twitter before spreading to TikTok and Instagram like wildfire, quickly became the most talked about topic across fan communities. Hashtags like #JikookIsReal, #JikookKiss, and #BTSHistory trended worldwide within minutes. For longtime Jikook supporters, this was the moment they had waited for. The culmination of years of hints, glances, shared secrets, and subtle expressions of affection. For newer fans, it was a shock, an unexpected chapter in a story they hadn't realized was so deep. For years, fans have carefully documented the signs: Jimin's instinctive way of looking after Jungkook, Jungkook's quiet protectiveness over Jimin, the matching bracelets, the lingering touches on stage and backstage, the whispered conversations when they thought no one was watching. All these fragments have built an archive of possibility. But this time, the moment needed no interpretation, no slow-motion editing, no speculation. It was just there, raw, real, and heartbreakingly beautiful. Some fans were brought to tears. Others screamed with joy. There were countless reaction videos posted in real time, fans clutching their chests in disbelief, replaying the clip over and over, zooming in, slowing it down, trying to absorb every nuance. Is this finally the moment we've been waiting for? One fan posted, "This changes everything," another wrote. Even some non-BTS stans chimed in, admitting they could feel the emotional weight of the moment. But as always, not everyone saw it the same way. Some skeptics insisted that it might have been a clever camera angle, a moment misinterpreted through the lens of longing. Others pointed to how often fans read too much into idols' interactions. But even they struggled to explain the clarity of this footage, the authenticity in their expressions, the lack of hesitation, the comfort in their body language. And this time, something else was different. Jimin and Jungkook didn't pull away. They didn't act surprised or embarrassed. They didn't laugh it off. They just were. And perhaps that's what's most telling. Because this moment doesn't feel like fan service. It doesn't feel like performance. It feels like two people who know exactly who they are to each other and no longer feel the need to hide it. Whether it was a kiss or not, what cannot be denied is the profound intimacy. The way they looked at each other. The way time seemed to pause. In that brief instant, everything else faded. The flashing lights, the screaming crowd, even the world watching. There was just Jimin, There was just Jungkook. And there was a moment. For many armies, the significance of this goes beyond romance. It represents freedom. It's about two people who have carried the weight of fame, public scrutiny, and personal pressure for over a decade and may finally be finding the space to express themselves without fear. If this moment is a confession, then it's also a statement. We are done hiding. There's something poetic about it, too. BTS has always been about authenticity, about speaking one's truth, about challenging norms. From their lyrics to their activism, they've stood for love and acceptance in all forms. And if Jikook's bond is what many believe it to be, then this moment becomes not just personal, but symbolic. It says that even under the harsh spotlight of the K-pop industry, real love of any kind can survive, can even thrive. And the fans? They've responded with overwhelming love and support. Many have taken to social media to write heartfelt messages, not only cheering on Jikook, but thanking them for being brave, for being honest, for giving fans a glimpse of something so rare and precious. Fan art has flooded Twitter and Instagram. Poetic threads about the love story written in glances have gone viral. Some are even calling this the most important Jikook moment in history. Of course, the questions remain. Will this be addressed? Will Jimin or Jungkook ever comment? Or will they continue as they always have, letting their actions speak louder than words? And what will the implications be, both for them and for BTS moving forward? There is no certainty in any of this, but what we do have is the moment. That fleeting, dazzling moment when the world seemed to pause, and Jikook gave the fans a glimpse into something so personal and powerful. Whether it leads to more public displays, or whether they choose to keep things private, doesn't really matter, because that 1 second spoke volumes. In the end, perhaps the magic of Jikook lies not in labels or definitions, but in how they make people feel. The way they move around each other, the quiet understanding in their gestures, the spark that never seems to fade at all paints the picture of something deeply meaningful. And sometimes that's enough. So is this a confirmation? Maybe, maybe not. But what we can say is this: something beautiful happened, something unforgettable, and it has left an indelible mark on the hearts of millions. Only time will tell what the future holds. But one thing is certain: Jikook did it again. And in doing so, they reminded us all of the power of connection, the beauty of vulnerability, and the courage it takes to be real in a world that demands perfection. So until the next moment, we'll hold this one close. We'll replay it in our hearts. And we'll smile, knowing that whatever Jikook is, it's real to us. And for now, all we can do is take a deep breath, look back at that unforgettable second, and say it once more. They did it again, Purple Heart. So what do you think? Please comment below. Don't forget like, share, and subscribe this channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next videos.